All right, this is the Saints camp wrap up. Today is June 14th. They Saints canceled practice today. They didn't hold it. They decided. I think that I really do believe Saints are in a good place right now. I think it's one of the better places they've been since probably going into the 2011 season. When they lost to San Francisco in the failed attempt to come back. I think they're in good place right now. I think the coaches feel like they've gotten enough out of everything so far. I think this is good. Some things to note: Pierre Thomas and Lance Moore both got inducted to the Saints Hall of Fame. Those are both two guys from the 2009 season, and I think it's well deserved. I think a lot of people think they're role players, but in my opinion, they were both very good and very, important. If you look at that season, you look at the coming down the stretch with the playoffs. The 2-point conversion in the Super Bowl is by Lance Moore's money. Pierre Thomas, so many big plays. The play against Minnesota, play against Indianapolis, big time coming in the second half. Where they get the onside kick and they need a touchdown, and his screen game is just memorable and legendary, really, in my opinion, the way he finishes screens, and so it's great. So I think that's good. Look, I think that the break is nice. I think the team's ready to go. I think they all seem locked and loaded for training camp. There's going to be so many great storylines to talk about, little things, even from the backup quarterback with Taysom Hill and Savage, and I think that and Barrett. I think it's going to be really fun. And then you've got the linebackers, and you've got these offensive linemen to see how they play. With a team that's really mixed with veterans and younger players, and I think that a lot of these younger players, like Michael Thomas, really stepping in, and I really see some cohesion with the 2009, where you've got guys like Colston and Pierre Thomas. You've got these guys that are just leaders, and I think that they've got that steady leaders. Now they have to go perform, and it's going to be a tough NFC, and it's not going to be easy, but they can only do the best that they can, and then that's to be ready. And I think that they've taken that. I think the coaches are in good shape. I think they're doing a great job. I think that there's a lot of cohesiveness on that team, and I really think it's good heading into the season. So we may have some in between, some updates and some position groups, but from now we're just gonna kind of go off and get ready for training camp. It'll be here before we know it. Have a good weekend. Take care.